No one, yeah.
Oh,
See, sky's clear and
Gray.
gray.
Know what I do.
Guys.
In a party,
run it back.
A team
Start again,
that
Sean.
knows
Pause
the
it, start again.
way.
All right, let's go. No way.
Hey, wait. There'll be no more fear. The road is fair. The sky clear and grey.
Great. I'll do. Put
My faith in a party true.
Team that
The
knows what
way.
to way. To fight for me.
Now every day. Hey,
Kind of party.
the United Australia
Australia party. That's my kind of party. The United Australian party.
Yeah, bow.
Boss, man, brother.
Let's get it. Welcome to Talkie Trophies, and I'm your boy Ravo, and we're back with a banger. What are we saying, boys?
We're here with a banger. Damien, we got Board.
What are you saying?
Sir.
Right, how you guys
Sean
been,
behind
man?
the camera. Hey,
Sean's
man.
over
Hey,
there.
hey.
As always.
Sean behind the camera, but he's got a camera.
Sean got a camera. Sean's stepping up like always, every week.
Make sure you guys do subscribe. If you're listening on the audio podcast, I hope you enjoyed that tune.
Yeah, man, we got some good voices. I'm
We
not
got
gonna
some
lie.
good voices.
If you're a talent agency, hit us up.
Hit us up.
Yeah, hey, if you're a
Yeah.
political party, you need us to sing for you. We got you, man.
100%.
But you gotta pay. So be coming with the right prices, or else we're gonna decline you. So
100%. How you boys been, man? What have you been up to?
Yo, I've been
Long
good.
time, man.
Long time. We're back. Raver back from date night. We're playing. No. We're just joking. No, but hey, last week's episode was crazy. Shout out Lydia. And then, but I've been good, man. I've been working, the usual. Teaching dance. How about you, Weebo?
same old. I've been here working. I was here last week, so I'm not. I haven't had too much of a break yet.
Sean's back. We
Sean's
haven't
back.
seen Sean. Actually, we saw him on the Ramadan episode, but
Yeah.
we haven't seen
a little cameo.
you been around.
Bring it
yeah,
in.
man.
There's
Yeah,
a bit of
man.
a fight. Have you two got beef or something?
Nah, bro. Just I don't know, man. This guy, I think he went on a little spiritual trip. Just forgot about me in the past.
Yeah. Forgot about you in the dunya, man. I'm moving on to the akhirah, my akhirah gang.
He stepped up.
And besides that, man, we'll be chilling, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do subscribe once again. Sean, man, what's going on this week, bro? Tell us what's going on, man. What are we talking about? What are we feeling?
First thing first, I reckon we're gonna talk about young thug boys.
Yo,
Breaking news
YSL.
right now,
Yeah.
YSL, right
Free
now.
YSL. But hey, firstly, rest in peace, little kid.
That was a
Man.
weird one, bro. He told me today, but I just found
Yeah,
you literally
just-
told us just before.
Just happened today. Well,
Breaking news.
by the time it gets to you guys, it would have happened a couple days later, a few days later. But yeah, rest in peace. But hey, free the gang.
free the gang. Because, you know what's crazy? So what happened? This guy just tripped out and just like... he just
I
died,
don't
or-
know, man. It says unknown right now, but I reckon this guy went on a trip. Not a trip to prison, but he went to a trip and just
Didn't come back.
didn't come back, bro.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. This is, I
Hey,
don't
man,
know.
YSL going through a lot, man. Like,
So what?
losing
So
the
they're all taken out on a Rico, yeah?
Yeah, on a Rico. They got a Rico. So if you don't know what a Rico charge is, it's when they basically they can charge a whole criminal organization from the bottom to the top, but without actual evidence saying that the people on the top did it. They just need evidence to prove that they were running it.
like a
So right now, so like even what is 50 Cent said, he's like, I'd rather cop a murder charge than cop a Rico.
Yeah, Rico's
So
too hard.
You can cop like literally. So let's just say
So you don't need. There doesn't need to be any proof. That they can just.
as
No,
long as they,
they
prove
don't
they're a
need
gang,
proof.
yeah?
Like for example, let's say I hire some kid on the street that I know I've grown up with. He's one of my boys. But like, let's say I hired him to commit a murder. They don't need evidence to prove that I told him it. All they need is evidence that I'm his boss. That I'm his boss in some gang affiliated way of an organized crime
But
gang.
YSL's
bro, these guys come from the streets originally, bro. So
nah, but
But
YSL's
they're
a
a
record.
music, it's a record label. But
But why
also,
so why are they trying to make him a gang if it's
So
a
is
record
it
label?
someone? Is it someone that was on the
well,
label?
clearly there must
like,
be some
is
things
there
that
someone?
happening behind the scenes. And apparently it's connected to some murder that happened back in 2016.
bro,
15.
almost 10 years ago, bro.
Yeah, almost 10 years ago,
Was
man.
it YSL then? I thought this guy was on the Birdman then.
Nah, but that's what they're saying. Clearly, YSL's a gang then, like if it happened back then. But they were saying it's connected to a crime that happened in 2016, I
Young
think.
Thug is among the individuals listed in a 56-count indictment that was filed on the 9th of May.
Oh, and they denied both their bail
It
today, their
includes
bond.
murder, armed robbery, and possession of controlled substances and weapons.
You know,
Yeah.
he was meant to come to
Yeah, you know what? I'm
listen out.
dirty. That he missed out again. I was with you. When was it? Then
the Uzi.
no,
The
I saw
Uzi. It
Young
was
Thug-
Uzi day. He was
Young,
meant to
yeah,
come.
the same day. But Young Thug was going to come like a week later or something.
Yeah.
And he got cancelled. He cancelled the concert. Me and Ravo, I remember we were at uni. We were waiting.
Bro, you love Young Thug, man.
Who, me?
Yeah,
I actually
you.
don't love him as much. I know one guy.
This guy loves.
I
This
rate
guy
him.
rates you. I'm telling you this.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
That's a banger. But hey, there's actually another guy that loves him more. Shout out G Story. That guy loves Young Thug more than anyone. I like Young Thug, but that guy loves Young Thug, cause he's a big follower, bro, of Young Thug. But yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. This guy is actually doing time. Ghana too.
But hey,
The
hey,
Ghana
real
memes
quick.
are crazy.
Hey, real quick. We're gonna try pull up a photo of Gunna. Not here, but like you guys will see it. Right, pull up the photo of Gunna, man. This guy has looked like he been through it for like he looks like he's been in prison for 6 months. And I swear it's only been 2 days. It's only been 2
You
days.
can even just search Ghana and you see the picture.
Yeah, there, right there. You think this guy has been in it? Is that the photo?
That's the photo, bro.
Yeah,
He-
man.
He's paranoid. You know, have you
The
seen
guys
TikTok
are
memes?
gonna love him when he's in prison.
The memes where they're like Ghana, and then it's like the chef in the next room just making up a messy burger.
Yeah, man.
Ghana's gonna tell.
Fuck.
Fast, right now, if they go down, they're all going for like 50 years, yeah?
Yeah, they'll be down for even now. Like, it says murder, everything. Like they'll go for life.
You
It's
know
gonna
what I
be
think it is?
life.
Let me give you my opinion on what I think the case is there. Atlanta's a pretty big city in America, like music wise. Everyone goes there. It's a black city in America, and these guys are the biggest rap group in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And they're from the streets, so they're obviously gonna have boys in there who have histories, priors, probably gang affiliated, drugs affiliated. You know what I mean? And I think because these guys have the money and the fame and the music and they make it, because they're probably the top
Bro, they're
artists
trying to
in the
milk
world
these
right now.
guys from their money, bro.
Of course, but they're trying to break him down.
Yeah,
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 They
yeah.
got influence and stuff. So what do? You work from the top under and from the under top, as Rico case. So they're probably gonna get these guys. Yeah, you guys have the money. They fund them, whatever. You know, so.
You know,
But to be honest, you know.
T.I. had the same issue. Gucci, all these guys, bro. When you're a big guy, when you're famous, and you bring your boys with you and stuff,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
also bring their problems with them as well.
you know what's crazy, but this is funny, yeah? This is a RICO charge, but it's just gonna stop. It's gonna stop at Young Thug. End of the day, who's the one that pays them? The record labels. Who the record labels owned by? White guys. Who it's the corporate companies. It's the advertisements.
Yeah.
They love profiting off the black culture.
Yeah.
They love profiting off black people, killing black people, murder.
Yeah.
As long as it's black people. Besides that,
These guys will be okay.
okay.
They'll be. These guys I reckon
it's
they'll
not,
be okay.
but I know that. But I'm saying it's like how come the guys on top of them aren't getting
Yeah,
held
yeah. Why aren't they
liable?
getting charged? Why aren't they
You
part of
know
the
what I mean?
RICO?
They're not part of the RICO. They're paying them. It's the music. It's
Yeah,
the record
yeah.
labels that are paying them. You know what I mean? The big companies. But they always say it. They're like, you know what? Let black people talk about killing black people, get locked up, be liable for that.
Yeah.
But it's never gonna be the companies that get touched.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And
That's
they're probably doing this hoping some guy's gonna break and spill something. Like they're hoping that some guy. But as long as it holds out, man, we'll see how it goes, man. Free YSL. Man.
But they got something to rap about now. The next,
Yeah,
all I'm saying
literally.
is, hey, I love when rappers get locked up because you know the next album's gonna
Hey,
be a
cause
banger.
you know, if they make it out of this thing, there's gonna be some crazy music being made, cause some crazy albums, brother.
Thug's gonna make some crazy.
They're gonna make.
Hey,
Hey,
guys,
they're gonna
make
do
an outfit
the
from
song.
prison
The
to
song
prison to
Rico.
make clothes.
They're gonna bring back this old song with Drake Rico, but remix. They're gonna bring out a remix.
Alright.
Free the
guys.
gang, man.
Next order of topics, we got our breaking news. It's pretty sad. Journalist from Palestine, Shireen Abu Aqleh, has been fatally killed, and now Palestine is like it's a pretty sad time now. Everyone's protesting, and like people. There was a time when she was a journalist and she was shot while she was on the field.
She was
Yeah,
a big,
man.
she was a big Al
She's
Jazeera
a big journalist too.
She's been there for
You know what I
like,
mean?
45 years old, I think.
Yeah.
51.
51. Yep.
51, I remember.
Yeah, man. She got killed by a headshot, isn't that right?
It was a snipe.
51
A
years
snipe
shot,
shot,
bro.
and it was in the head. And think about this, yeah. Not only do they wear a press vest, a bulletproof vest, they also have a helmet. So for but the helmet is also bulletproof. For them to get a headshot still while they're wearing a helmet means it was such a precise shot.
Like
you can't fluke that shot. If you're in the army, you can't fluke that shot. Like she was clearly targeted and hit.
And you know her colleague, her partner was with her, another journalist. She was dodging shots.
I seen the video.
And they were trying to
She
shoot people that were
literally-
trying to get her off the floor.
Bro, they let her body sit there, lifeless.
So did they shoot just her and everyone else? They left. They
No.
didn't try-
Anyone else that tried to go to her body,
Yeah.
they were
No,
firing
shooting.
shots.
So it was literally targeted.
Basically,
just
you
at
had
her.
no choice but to let her body just sit
Yeah.
there.
Damn.
She was lying there.
Bleed
There was
out.
someone recording it of her lying there for like minutes
Yeah.
until someone actually came and moved her body. And the thing is, I don't know, man. This is what gets me dirty, bro. Like, this stuff happens. You know, it's happening year in, year out.
Yeah.
No one's saying nothing. Even the New York Times. Did you see the New York Times article?
Oh,
She
yeah,
goes.
They don't say it was murder. They
Nah,
don't say it
nah.
was
They
that.
say
Died.
journalists killed in
Died in
conflict.
field.
Died.
Died in conflict.
So this lady is out here. She was doing her job, and it clearly says press. Do you know what I'm saying? And even bro, terrorists back in the days weren't even doing this stuff.
Yeah.
If they see press,
There's a
they
thing
know.
that you can't touch that because they're like.
That's an
like an
it's
unwritten rule, yeah.
rule. You can
Yeah.
never touch like the press, because in the end of the day, cause the press are there to tell a story. Whether it's biased, that's on them. You know, they can tell their story.
Yeah.
And bro, even in Afghanistan, bro, even with the Taliban, I don't know if they kill anything. They're not killing anything. You know what I mean? But these guys, Israel, these occupants guys of the land, they're out here killing press. And even you saw the number. What you
That
saying?
video-
The number before the number.
Oh,
of
literally,
journalists?
man.
45.
Since the year 2000, 45 journalists have been killed. So that means that's not 45 terrorists. That's not 45 soldiers. That's 45 people that are going to do their job.
Yeah.
They're going to do their job, and they know we get it. Their job's a dangerous job, but like,
It's a dangerous job, but that's a sniper.
but literally,
And
yeah.
mind you, but she, this is not a people think like Palestine, Israel, like it's a Muslim Jew thing. Nah, man, she was a Christian
She's a
journalist.
Christian,
She's a
yeah.
Christian
Yeah.
Palestinian that got killed. And you see the journalists that died in past years. You see a couple like Raphael Chirillo. They're over international journalists as well, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even,
Because
like,
they don't care.
James
They,
Henry, Dominic Miller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
they're not. They didn't snipe her because of her faith or what, even her nationality. They literally sniped her because they don't want the truth being
Coming
out
out,
there.
yeah.
Told.
They don't want the truth to be told. They want to silence it. But you know what was just as messed up as a sniping is when you see the people carrying her
That
body
video.
in the coffin.
Let's watch that video now.
If you can get the
That's
video up,
disgusting.
it's so disgusting. Like they're literally carrying her body. Yeah,
It's right there, Sean.
they're carrying her body,
Go, second.
and I'm not even
Second time.
joking. You see him get the baton. They're carrying a casket, so there's no way that you can even defend yourself. And they're smacking him with batons. Look at this man.
For one
Bang.
heart-stopping
Bang.
moment,
That's her body.
it looks
Bang. And
like
they drop the
coffin will
casket.
fall. Israeli police say they were responding to rock throwing. Police drone video does show one man throwing a bottle at
But look how
officers,
far back he is.
but doesn't explain why they started hitting the pallbearers.
They know
carrying
they're holding the coffin and they're still
Police
smacking.
also ripping Palestinian flags off the hearse as it goes by.
They try
That's
to control our
disgusting.
lives, and they try to control our death and our mourning. That's what it means to live under Israeli military rule.
Abu Aqleh, a veteran Palestinian-American journalist with Al Jazeera, was already a household name here for her decades of reporting. Her death has turned her into a Palestinian national icon.
Thousands and thousands of Palestinians have turned out to say
Look,
goodbye
look.
to Shireen Abu
Muslims,
Aqleh on a day
Christians, they're
surrounded
all
by
there. It's not
heavily
about
armed
Muslim
Israeli
versus
police,
no. People don't realize
punctuated by
that.
violence.
Al Jazeera says she was
I
killed
say
by
that's so
Israeli
sad. You know how
troops
they
Wednesday
said,
morning in the
the
occupied
death turned
West
her
Bank.
into an icon. Like, yeah, you have to
Already
wait until
an
someone
icon
dies.
before death.
Until,
Reports
like,
from
yeah,
her own
until
crew,
someone dies, we
including
don't like
producer.
appreciate what they've done for us. You know. And now someone dies, and then we realize that all the greatness that they've done.
But that's
and
life,
appreciate
bro.
them.
That's
Yeah.
life. You like when you like, for example, yeah. It's not until someone's funeral you hear, man, this guy was a good kid. He was a good man, good woman. Like they were so good to people. They took care of me. People don't say that while you're alive. It's when it's too late they realize, far man, this guy had such a big impact on me. This girl had such a big impact on me. That's when people voice this. Like now she's a hero. Now she's an icon. But like,
But at the same time, she's been doing stories. Like
Yeah,
my
Yeah,
dad
look at
watches-
that footage. Look how long ago that was.
It's been a while, my dad, because my dad watches, bro, Al Jazeera proper. Like, bro, you know when you come to my
man, yeah.
Al Jazeera's on,
almost posted up like this,
and,
and he's looking up like this.
and he's just watching it. But like he even knows her very well. You know what I'm saying? He's saying she's been doing Palestine for years, and the fact that these guys, bro, they should know her.
They would know her.
They would
They
know
would.
her.
Because think, it's a sniper, yeah? So if you're a sniper, that means you have to look for it through a scope. That means it's so detailed who you're hitting. You know who you're hitting. It's not like there was someone behind her, someone next to her. You know who you're snipers are precise.
I
And
think it's just
they're
this-
trained. And to be a sniper, you have to be so trained in your field. You're not 2 years in the military, they go, okay, you can snipe today, man. You have to
Yeah.
train. Like,
I think it's just disgusting, bro. I think it's disgusting even from the funeral, from what they did in the funeral, what they did killing her. And you know, the thing is, this is the thing that irritates me the most about thing. And I'm not Palestinian, you know, but I mean, as a Muslim, you know, that's my people, you know. And this stuff we believe was written, you know, it was meant to happen. The fact that this happens year in, year out, we see this stuff, bro. This trend comes, we go on the Free Palestine movement for a week or two. You go, there's a couple protests, and that's it.
It dies out.
It dies out, and it's just like when is it? What are we waiting for? Like, is it for like the world's waiting for like America to turn around and acknowledge it or something? Because America's never gonna acknowledge what's going on.
Fund it.
They fund it.
Yeah.
Taxpayer dollars go to Israel. Americans
literally
pay tax
They literally do.
to fund Israel, and it's like, what else can you do? You know. There's a couple celebrities that, you know, are doing their voices. Shout out to like Bella Hadid. You know, she's an amazing advocate for Palestine. But it's like, what's the solution? You know,
It's all like, I feel like with like this is trends. It's literally like something happens, they'll hop on it. It's like free this country, and then it just dies out. It's just
and it's like Ukraine.
Yeah, literally. What like
Where's the
no
energy?
one's talking about it now. Remember how everyone's
forgot
freaking
about
out?
it,
And you know what's funny? People are so vocal about it when they're fearing for their own. Oh man, with Ukraine, they're like, oh, World War III, nukes, Australia. What's gonna happen to us? It's gonna happen to us, and that's why it blew up worldwide. Palestine never got the publicity of Ukraine.
Because you know why? The thing is, it's like they used to it. Even remember the reporters in the Ukraine?
literally.
They're not. What do they say? They're like, they're not Arabs or like. You remember the lady? She's like, they're not Arabs from Syria.
The guy said, oh, this isn't like an uncivilized country.
Yeah,
he goes,
uncivilized.
this is East Europe. Or this goes, this is Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, this is Europe.
Like just and it clearly shows how ignorant they are. You know what I mean? The Western journalism is towards, like, for example, what's going on in the Middle East, man.
Yeah.
And like, what does it have to take for the world to realize, like, yo, these guys are clearly occupying this country. They're in the wrong.
Yeah.
And Palestine was there before them. You know.
Like, even look at this, like, even looking straight ahead, look at the views on each of these videos. 7.8K, 37K, 11K, 20. To the world, that is nothing.
I'm telling you, hey, I'll be real with you, yeah?
That is nothing.
I'll be real with you. And I don't know if this is many of our viewers, but like, the non-Muslim Australians don't care about Palestine.
Literally,
As
you can
much
tell.
as- like,
look
you
at
can
that
tell.
title. It literally
Here's
says,
one.
major floods warning issued in Queensland. Then, veteran journalist shot dead.
It's
saying a second. It's a side.
Like, I reckon this is what they do, yeah? With stories like this, I'll be honest, I've seen it happen a couple times on these like major Australian news channels. They'll go headline story, whatever the breaking news is in the world. Then they'll be like, 16 people killed, casualties in Palestine. On to the next story. And here's this happy puppy that just came out of the vet today.
Yeah.
And you just, like,
Absolutely.
16 kids just got bombed, you know.
And then they'll have like a 15-minute little current affair looking segment
And
about this little puppy
Yeah.
recovered from a lost leg or something. It's random, something
And
random,
just
you
move
know?
on. Do you know?
Yeah.
And it's like this idea that I'll be honest with you, and I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Australia doesn't care. Australians don't care about Palestine. No, I'm not gonna say the majority. There's a minority, you know, and you can see them in the protests and stuff.
you see 'em,
but
you
a
see 'em,
majority of, like, I'll even say Australians don't care about it. They genuinely don't care about what's going on in Palestine, and that just shows how sad it is and how much the media controls this country.
That's everywhere in the world, though. I think, like, if something doesn't affect you, people they decide to not care about it.
We
No,
but
they
Tazi,
honestly-
bro. I'm telling you, there's even a video there's a guy from Tunisia in Mecca. He asked because it's normal over there because you meet from people around the world.
Yeah.
The guy goes, brother, where you from? The guy says, he says, oh, we're from Tunisia, you know? And then he asks the guy, brother, where you from? The guy says, Palestine, you know? The guy starts crying for you. May God make it easy for you.
Starts breaking down.
He starts breaking down,
I'm
cuz.
telling you, I'm Palestinian just by saying.
Just saying I'm Palestinian, it hurts. Like, it hurts him to see what's going on, you know? Like, you have to have that idea, cuz. Like, for me, bro, I have nothing to do with Palestine. I know, like, 2 Palestinian people. Yeah. There's nothing with me that, like, I shouldn't care, like that makes me, like, want to care about Palestine passion. But because, you know, I'm a Muslim, and that's my like, those are the Muslim people, they're getting killed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it hurts me, you know? Like, I'm saying that's my ummah, you know? And even with Ukraine, bro, what's going on there, bro? It hurts me when I see a kid dying, you know?
Yeah.
It hurts me the exact same, you know, when I see a kid dying in Ukraine, and it hurts me when I see a kid dying in Syria, cuz. It should be the same. Not, oh my God, they're white, they're blonde hair like us. they're from a civilized
should
country.
care.
More
We
Yeah.
should care.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, when it came to Palestine, they go, what do you mean? They did it themselves. They're firing rockets back at him. They're firing this back at him. And it's like, they're literally saying, like, that's what people, I literally have heard conversations say that. And it's just like, there's always a reason to justify it.
Yeah.
But there's never a reason to support, like, nothing supports murder. There's nothing that can support it. Like,
100%.
nothing that can support
And
it.
throwing rocks, guys. Most of the time they're throwing rocks.
They said, we retaliated with hitting batons because one person at the back threw a rock at me.
Yeah.
And mind
So
you,
we're
they
gonna
throw
target the
rocks
people with the
at-
casket.
At the force that killed her in the first place, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't expect people to throw rocks at you.
You see him, bro? They throw a rock, and you see him. They literally throw a stun grenade back.
Yeah, bro. These guys are actually playing
They
real
like.
life COD.
I always say that it's literally COD, and it's not even a joke. Like it's like literally like what you see in games.
Yeah.
I'm watching this, and I literally see this in games, bro. Like
It's hard.
And you can't even-
It's messed up, bro.
yeah.
Even because they cut off the hospital. They cut off hospital.
yeah, bro.
Power. They cut off water.
Supplies getting in there.
Supplies getting
it's
in there,
messed,
bro.
man.
There's some organizations that actually what's called.
They're trying to go hard. They're trying to help him out,
There's
but
some organizations that help him, bro. Let's see if there's one here, bro. I think it's Human Appeal or something.
Hmm.
They actually help him out. Let's see.
And shout out to Jewish Voice for Peace. I don't know if you guys heard of them.
Yeah.
They're like a group in America. They're a Jewish organization. They're against Israel.
Hmm.
And they actually talk and support Palestine and stuff. And they've been talking a lot about this incident.
Yeah, that's obviously that's Zionists. There's Zionists and Jews. That's the thing people gotta realize.
Yeah.
Like the Zionists are the ones that occupy thing. Let's see if there's any Palestine.
Yeah.
Oh, there is Palestine.
There's two categories
Bro.
of Palestine.
There is where?
Yeah, look.
Al-Quds got 3. Imagine
three.
that. 3 areas.
There's 3 areas that have support going for.
Which area did she pass away in? It was the West Bank, wasn't it? Yeah, West Bank.
West Bank, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Let's see what they have for there. No advert. Let's see all categories. What do they have there? Bro, look at this guy. Sadaqa, bro. Just give them donations. They need donations.
Yeah. They just need funding, honestly.
I know. I hope Shireen has kids, or kids, who can live on her legacy.
Become like journalists or something, yeah?
Yeah, just
You must be like crazy passionate to go over there. Like,
Yeah, it has to
like
affect
because like even just stepping over there, you're risking your life, you know.
Yeah, literally.
And to be a journalist, put yourself in danger. Like, how much would someone have to pay to go over there and like do that as your job?
Yeah.
It's actually insane, man.
Just to think, there's people there that are trying to flee, but then there's people that are willing to go in.
To go in, to spread that. Spread a
There's
message.
an Aussie guy actually. There's an Aussie guy that actually went to he went there, bro, and he was asking. He was like, "Mate, this is not your land." Like he was asking Zionists there, like, what's going on? How do you feel about things? And they actually like far right over there. You know that too.
Yeah.
Like how they think of Arabs and all of that. They're very very anti-Arab, very conservative. They believe it's their land. The thing is, cause they are called the Israelis. Ben Israel. We call them. You know what I mean? But the thing is, Palestine's been there for years. That area has been occupied. The first president actually acknowledged Palestine. Like he was a citizen there.
Israel had a female president.
Yeah.
And she said, "I used to have a Palestinian passport before I became Israeli."
Yeah,
She's the Israeli prime minister. She's a female prime minister. But man, I feel like it's one of those places in the world where
But it's gonna be like, I feel like it's never like. It sounds sad to say, but I don't think it's ever gonna change.
no way. It's nothing too, bro.
It's gonna change. I
It's,
reckon.
you know why it's never gonna change?
It's such a geographical, political point in the whole world. It's such a in the middle of the Middle East.
Yeah,
Israel, they're technically titled the only democracy in
yeah.
the Middle East, and they've got funding from all these countries. They go
It's gonna be ongoing.
Silicon Valley, Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Do you know the second biggest tech headquarters is out of Silicon Valley? It's in Israel, in Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
So they influence the world, cause
Yeah.
So they got that kind of power. You will never see them come down or break apart or become two factions. No chance at all.
So a
do
long
you
time,
think it's
man. A
gonna
long
be-
time.
How do you think it could be solved then?
So what's the resolution?
It's
I don't
hard.
think we can solve it personally.
It's hard 'cause
Personally, I'm saying
We can't, because you know why? It's literally, with this also, it's deeper than politics because it's not just that, it's religion behind it. It's everything behind it. You know, there's because both sides they're so passionate because they're both their faiths are saying
We're here first.
Opposite.
we're here, like this is ours, like ours own. So as long as their faith, they stay in their faith, and they're both sides are always going to keep their faith. So it's like it's always going to be there.
And
This
don't
conflict
forget
with-
too, bro, they both hate each other, cause it's not like
Yeah.
it's both
Yeah, Jews
hate
and thing they've been what's called and Muslims. But the thing is, there's Christians there too. Christians
Yeah.
believe that's where Jesus is gonna come.
Yeah,
You know, at the same time. So it's a bit of a
that's what I mean. There's always going to be like opposites to this. Like it's because it's deeper. It's deeper than politics. It's not like Russia invading Ukraine. It's deeper than that. There's like a deeper agenda to it. That's not even within our lifetime, and it's before our lifetime. Like it's been happening for so long.
But you know, I don't know if you guys. Fun fact: do you know that? Have you guys heard of evangelists?
yeah. They live there. The Christians
Yeah,
Evangelists,
from
yeah.
America.
Christian Americans, but they're the ones that see in Texas like the preachers. Oh, like the guy that have the big ass church and they full have they full preach and stuff. They're big fans of Israel. The evangelist
pro-
churches, they're very pro-Israel. So a lot of evangelist Christians go to Israel to do the Holy Land experience, to do the tour and everything. And the guy from Borat, Sacha Baron Cohen,
Yeah.
he acted as a fake Israeli general. I think like commander. Or,
Is that
or-
on that TV show he
yeah,
did?
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
some
I've
fake
seen
thing
it.
where
I've
he
seen it.
acts
I've
like
seen it.
he's a military expert. He goes to this evangelist Christian church and teaches them. He goes, I think 4-year-olds should have guns. No, because they're trying to take away the guns in America. He's like, 4-year-olds should have guns. You know what I mean? I tell my kids they should all have guns. And this guy's tripping. They're like, yeah, I'm trying to do that here in America. And he full roast.
There's that one where he dresses up, yeah.
That's
and
the
you
Go to
ain't-
the mosque.
Yeah. And he goes to this. It's like a redneck area, man. And he basically says, he goes, "This is our project." Whoosh! It's the mosque. It's right there, the first one. It's right there. You had it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, the soldier. This is
Soldier.
because this is not a this is with a politician, man.
That's what I'm saying to you. He's an evangelist.
He's a politician. The guy's a governor.
Now I'm talking about the.
No, go to the mosque one. Go to the mosque
the
one.
mosque
It's a
one, the
short
first
one. Do
one.
the short one.
They go to Arabic translation.
Hey boys, he wants to chip in.
And do you know for that
That's
scene?
crazy.
And do you know for that scene? They actually told him to wear a bulletproof
Vest.
vest underneath.
Yeah, man.
So
That's
like, yeah,
crazy.
just in case they're like, what the hell is popping right there? Cuz?
Yeah, as much as this guy's a comedian, he always has he pushes the boundaries, but he has a political value behind it. Like
He's
he's
got balls there.
yeah,
Like,
man.
He's
Man,
got
the guy
balls,
literally-
bro, to do that. Fuck.
But you gotta kill me, the guy. It's like this town's lucky to have black people in it.
Yeah, we tolerate
Yo,
that. We don't like
man.
that.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. The guy's like, no, I don't mean like that.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy, bro. But but how do we get here? How did we get here?
No,
Huh?
no, we got here because we started talking about
Israel.
Israel, but then the American, like we talking about how he's
right,
yeah, Sacha Baron
But
Cohen.
that's crazy, bro. But what's called rest in peace to Thingy,
Yeah, to
Shireen. You know, we just chucked a quick $80.
Yeah, we did. We just donated.
Quick 80 to Palestine. Hopefully it does something, food package. But it's crazy what's going on there. If you're not even aware of what's going on in Israel, like actually go read into it. Like if you have regardless of what your faith is, if you have a faith, whatever, just go read into what's going on in Israel and Palestine because you know it's a serious matter. And the thing is, it happens every year. Like if you haven't switched on to what's going on by now, you're either living under a rock or you're purposely ignoring what's going on there. Yeah. Because if you were able to see what's going on in Ukraine, see what's going on I don't know, wherever else.
And you know what's crazy? Hey, just on the topic, I'm not trying to change topics, but like, yo, we got the debate coming, like we got the election coming up, right? Like we're always looking for like, you know, what these guys can do to benefit us. But like we never actually look into what they're trying to do for the world, what they're trying to do for countries like this. What are we trying to, you know, like
Scott Morrison does not acknowledge.
But you know what I mean?
Does not acknowledge Palestine won't be
Like-
that guy's pro-Israel.
even us as a country, like we never look on how we can actually help others. It's always about ourselves. We always just want to help. What will benefit me with this prime minister? What's going to benefit me? But like we never look at their agenda for the world. And then we trip out when our prime minister starts hopping on the wagon of other countries, joining a war, whatever, buying jets, buying whatever. We hop on the wagon, like we trip out when we see that, but we vote him in.
As an Australian, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I'm kind of embarrassed about this country. Is like while we was on the back seat. Like,
yeah, man.
Personally, I feel like Australia, we're
But
in
it's
the
hard
position.
because we're under the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Like we actually don't really have like an independent.
And also, like,
Choice on
Australia's
that.
become a
we
republic.
stuck up to America so much.
That's
bro,
the
like,
thing
yeah.
too. Like Australia will never be a dominant country, like world power. Because
we don't
Too many
have-
allies with
Bro,
big.
Until-
no, you can have allies, bro. But like
Yeah.
you can build your
Yeah.
country. Like we work internally,
But until we have independence, it's like
become a republic.
we're
yeah.
just a backup. We're just
But guys,
like
and don't forget to, Australia, like no one takes Australia's voice seriously in the world.
That's what I'm saying. Like even you saw those videos of like Scott Morrison when he went to like
hang.
the G20. Like they're not even hanging out with him. The world leads.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
You should be rocking up there like Australian world.
who
lead.
was it? Was it Donald Trump that literally forgot his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Joe Biden. He's like, oh yeah, that bloke down under.
Yeah, he forgot his
What a
name,
joke.
bro.
What a joke, bro. Like, I don't know. Personally, as an Australian, bro, you know, you think it because you're saying we gotta be front line.
Like,
you know, like
we're in a good country, but like
Blessed
our
country, blessed country.
But we're in a good country. Don't get me wrong on that. But our politics is a joke.
I just love to see Australia as a
Don't
world
forget
power.
too, the only reason why we have so much peace here is because we're a Commonwealth country, and also we're allies with America. So we're in the political world. We're very like sort of like we're cool, you know.
We play the safe option.
Yeah.
The thing is with the safe option, there's no risk, like major risk, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if we do become a republic country, we're not going to lose the allies. What? The UK is still going to be an ally. The America's still going to be our allies.
Literally.
You know what I mean? We're just going to like grind it out. There's
but-
going to be
Yeah, do our
a
own
bit more
thing.
But
patriotism too.
being part of the Commonwealth is part of Australian identity as well, cause
It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's a major part of the things. You know who's in the Commonwealth? Canada.
Not
Canada.
anymore.
Nah, they
are they still?
They're actually still in the Commonwealth.
Jamaica.
Jamaica, but like it's not a part of the identity.
Yeah, yeah.
Australia, it shapes our whole identity.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like Australia should be thinking, and we could be a world power, bro. We got the funds, we got the country, we got the population growing. You know, we can be a major world power and calling the shots.
Literally.
Like you know, but until like what you know, we do gain republic and stuff. Yeah, but talk about the election, bro. Your boys, I know you're frothing it.
Raven for Prime Minister.
Hey, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, dude.
Let's go the Aussies.
Hey, we're talking Chovies is gonna be. Hey, talking Chovies is gonna be its own political party.
Yeah.
We're gonna start our own political party because honestly, the way that debate went, I reckon we could have killed it.
That
We
debate
coulda
was
killed it.
literally, I don't know, it was hard to watch, to be honest. I couldn't even watch it all like that.
It was. I didn't watch the full thing. I just watched highlights. But for me, it was so funny. The way they were cutting each other off, the way they didn't have just general respect for each other to talk, hear their point, then debate their argument. It's literally a debate.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even hear the point. They come, like literally. What's his name? Albanese was talking, and Morrison is going, "Load of rubbish, like you don't have a policy going on. What policy? What policy are you on about?" Cutting him off. It's like, bro, hear him speak, and then let's talk about how what you're gonna do is gonna be way better than his.
Yeah.
But it's
I don't
just,
know, it was just a joke, the election.
and you know what's funny? The public literally sit there and watch it. I was like, literally, I was watching it from the news, what they posted, and people are going, like, oh, they don't know who to vote for after watching it. But like, I don't know. I just feel like our people don't have a voice to go, why are we even voting these guys in the first place?
My favorite comment was 25 million people in Australia, and we stuck with these two blokes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, these guys, it's a bit funny, man, how they're arguing.
Yeah.
Let's let's
So
see.
you're forgetting how many prime ministers came and left in the past couple of years, bro. Like,
That's true, man. It's like that's what shows that Australia doesn't, like, we could literally run without a prime minister. That's how much of a joke it's like. Every couple years, there's a new prime minister in place.
Literally.
you don't even know how he came. What the hell?
You don't know who's prime minister. This guy's prime minister
What
this
was his
week.
name again? The guy who
Malcolm Turnbull.
Malcolm Turnbull.
Julian Gillard got taken out. You know who's the GOAT, but
Kevin Rudd.
Kevin
Rudd.
Rudd. Down ball.
Kevin
Down
Rudd
ball
seven.
king, brother.
Down ball
Down ball king.
hey, you know who I like too, low key? John Howard.
Yeah, I like that.
But when Kevin Rudd
Hey,
came,
that homeboy brought our economy up.
yeah,
He actually did.
introduce GST as well.
Yeah.
But when you know what my favorite thing was, Kevin Rudd was the GOAT. I mean, John Howard was a GOAT, but then when they said Kevin Rudd is a dud, John Howard is a coward. you know John Howard lost the election after.
Yeah.
You know, he
And
lost-
no. And what do you see? Kevin Rudd doing his tour of schools, playing down ball. You know he's for
respect,
you know he's for the next generation.
GG, that's it.
I don't know his policy.
the streets respect.
I don't forget, Homeboy said sorry too, man.
Yeah,
He said sorry to the
says-
indigenous
Yeah,
people.
he did.
Yeah.
It was a good
But
start.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think they need to bring him back. He gave
How
it a go.
old is
tried,
he now?
tried to come back.
At the moment, the way it is, it's like a show anyway. We might as well get someone that we actually like to watch.
Yeah, like people like Kevin Rudd.
Yeah.
You know. Let's see these guys debating, anyways.
Yeah.
And opposition leader Anthony Albanese clashing politically and personally during a fiery television debate. More than 1 million people tuned in for the showdown on 9, which brought big admissions from the pair.
It was fast and sometimes furious.
And have no authority whatsoever. This is a very important point. I'm sorry. This is a very
Kind of, he told us to be quiet.
Fight of their political lives.
Because what you want
it's only 2
is that the
pages.
cabinet
It looks
has
a bit
to
like
decide.
that. There's nothing on it.
But amid the sound and fury were telling moments. The opposition leader extracting a concession over the vaccine rollout.
Do you now accept that indeed it was a race and you should have secured vaccines earlier?
It was a race, Anthony, and we shouldn't have described it in those terms.
Light was shed on Labor's ability to...
He literally agrees with him, and then he says we should have described it in those terms.
Wages will rise under Labor. Is that what you're promising?
Our objective is to have our objective is to have real wage increases.
And the coalition's capacity to keep a lid on power prices.
What we can do is ensure that we've got reliable, affordable energy and we're not switching it off with the irresponsible targets to reduce emissions.
Neither party intends to extend the cut to petrol excise. Neither can cut the cost of groceries. Both have sore points on character.
Bro, these guys were just going back and forth.
Back and forth, but to be honest, they didn't get nothing across. They didn't get much across.
The treatment of women within Parliament has been
this part killed me.
We need to do what we need to do together to make the Parliament a safer place for women.
Why won't you launch an investigation specifically into the treatment of the late Senator Kimberley Kitching?
Well, Kimberley Kitching's death is a tragedy.
The two went to war over China.
When I was a minister, we put US Marines into Darwin. When you've been a minister, we've had the port of Darwin sold to a company connected with the Chinese Communist
Not
Party.
by the Commonwealth
so
government.
with
You've
your
been telling this lie for
your
some
party
time.
with your tick-off,
No.
you allowed it to happen.
No, we didn't. The federal government had absolutely no authority over that sale whatsoever.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not a
Which is
difference.
Richard
No,
Miles
man.
met with the
sounds
Chinese
Look,
like
homeboy's bored.
This was like me and my missus having a fight over the dishes the other day.
Hey, they were going at it.
No way, were they?
Rainbow was
I was the mediator. I'm like, hey, let's agree to disagree.
hey, those little arguments hit different. The little arguments,
backing down. It was just
they hit different, man. Because
Pause the shine. Anyways,
you want to get your point across, man.
bro, but this is, I don't know, man. It's a bit of a funny one here, bro. With what's going on.
Cause look at their body language when they talk, bro. It's like little kids, man.
Yeah, literally, like I don't know.
I don't know what's each political party.
I literally watched the highlights, and I can't even say. I don't even know what point they're standing on. Like, what are they trying to support? What are they trying to do? Like,
I think you said it good last time, bro. Leanne, you're like, most Australians, they don't really care about politics that much anymore because their life doesn't really change after someone's elected in, you know? Like, there's not major change in it.
But people can get,
life.
we get prime ministers in and out, in and out, in and out.
Liberal, Labour, there's not much of a difference.
And it's always the same two parties that are going in and out.
I think that's why it was a shock. Even for America is very similar too.
Yeah,
like you could have George Bush, Obama, you know, like that run, Bill Clinton, then you know George Bush Senior. Reagan was a big change, but like those, there's not much of a jump. You're just shifting a bit, you know. One's a bit more conservative. Let's work on the economy. One's more like, hey, let's support the people, you know, more liberal. But in Australia, bro, you can go 100 years. Prime ministers, it wouldn't be a big jump. Do you know what I mean? No. Unless, that's why Trump was such a shock to America, because Trump wasn't a crazy shift to the right, but it was a bit more of a shift than usual. And I think that it was such a culture shock to the world. Yeah. They didn't know, like, they're like, damn, bro, what's going on here? And it's, I don't know, with these guys like, bro, Scott Morrison, Albanese, whatever, it's not going to make a big difference. Whoever's prime minister, our lives won't drastically change. It will change a little bit, you know? And maybe someone, for example, from our viewers that are really into politics, they'll be like, oh, it's going to change this by this. But really, it's not going to change that much. You know? It's not like going to change. Our lives won't change. But at the same time, you do have to acknowledge we're blessed, you know, we're in a good position right now, you know, we're working and stuff.
We're not in a position where what they may change may actually
impact us. We're not that thing. But like I've seen, you know, like it happened, like, you know, there's people that live in a lower economic cap, like where in North Melbourne stuff, in their private housing, you could see the change. Like you see like a liberal government will stuff them up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Clearly, liberals don't care about public housing and all of that.
Anyone who is dependent on the government or government things for help assistance, you're going to feel it.
They feel it, bro. You know, people on, on Centrelink and stuff.
Yeah.
They feel it, bro.
Because
You
the
know,
lockdown.
lockdown, they felt it hard, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like it's a bit of a shift, man. It's depending on where you are, your income levels is, what's your tax bracket, it changes. Yeah. But I don't know. It's just such a joke. To be
That's
honest.
why you got to vote for the United Australia Party, mate.
Get the United Australia Party going, guys.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
That party.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know nothing about their political agenda, nothing. But I gotta say, that song is an Aussie banger.
That's a banger.
That's a banger, bro.
That's a banger. It should go down as a classic. They're probably not going to win anything.
National anthem.
No, we win nothing. But you know what? Keep making hits, guys. Keep making hits because we love
80
it.
million on the campaign.
You know, I hate you. I hate you.
They hate my algorithm because they're not getting out of my algorithm.
They spent 80 million on ads just for me to watch 3 seconds of it.
I hate. And you know what's crazy? I hate YouTube ads. I hate it. But I'm not gonna lie. When that one comes on,
You're gonna play for a bit.
I let it play for a minute. And you know what? Their video clips are actually entertaining. So there's people jigging up. They're walking. I don't know where they're walking.
Women being arrested in their own home. Preach.
But hey, shout out that shout out. Make sure you guys do vote this weekend, this coming weekend, if you are enrolled in the electoral roll, whatever it's called, and do your part for the nation. But yeah, man. Shah, what were we saying, man?
All right, guys, man. So we're gonna get to our sports section right now. Talk about the NBA playoffs. The Bucks.
Let's go! Eastern Conference Finals, baby. Miami Heat. That's my team. We're killing it. Weibo thinks we're not good. Weibo's just a hater because Jokic didn't make it through. And
he's a good.
We're gonna. I reckon. Truthfully, I reckon Heat are gonna make it all the way. We're gonna win the finals.
Nah. I'm saying I don't.
Sean, watch the game, brother. We already watched the watch the game, Kez.
We don't need the highlights. Me personally, I got Milwaukee coming out the East.
And you know why I'm saying Milwaukee aren't? Is because Chris Middleton's out. They're not going to rely on Giannis dropping 40 bomb games. He dropped a 40 bomb game today, and with 20 rebounds, and they still took the L.
Giannis is a different beast, but
he can't do that every game.
I don't know.
The thing is, they have no bench depth. They're missing their second star player. Drew Holiday isn't consistent offensively.
Nah, he's alright offensively, man. He had a good performance today, bro.
He's solid. But
he dropped 18
they need
points.
Middleton back. If Middleton comes back,
he's not coming back, bro. The guy has got an MCL injury.
Nah, I swear they said like
MCL
4 weeks or something. He almost came back this series, I thought.
No, he wasn't. No, this series was ruled out.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Anyways, the Warriors. I got the Warriors.
This guy's just jumping with wagons on wagons.
Hey, Weibo, confirm. Hey, did I not say Dallas might come out of the Suns?
You did. I have no idea.
I'm not lying. I actually told him earlier this week.
I laughed at him.
He's like, I'm like, bro, watch Dallas. I'm like, Dallas.
I don't know when you told me.
I'm like, Dallas. I said Dallas.
Luka Magic is
because I saw Luka come back.
This guy coming clutch, bro.
And I'm like, yeah, this guy's thing.
Phoenix. What are you doing, Phoenix? What happened to you?
Phoenix had it. They were killing it. You know, I'm not even joking. From like midway through the season, I was like, yeah, they're probably going to win the whole thing.
I think it's Chris, you know what it is? I think Chris Paul needs to step up.
They lost momentum.
Nah, Chris Paul
Chris Paul killed it. Like,
he's not. I don't know. And Devin Booker too. Devin Booker's playing good, but it's not like...
They need the other guys to step up.
Nah, it's something with their chemistry. Like, you know, this whole season, the end of last season, they came off, they made it to the finals.
They're looking
nice. Killed it, they went hard. Then this whole season, they've been on fire. Like, the best record of the NBA.
Playoffs?
Yeah. No, that was when Booker was injured, yeah?
Or maybe, yeah.
Booker was injured, and Chris Paul was killing it. He was carrying them, and I thought, all right, Devin Booker's gonna come back. They're gonna get back on it, and they're gonna jump up again.
But Chris Paul fell off after.
But now they're both like kind of slowed down a bit.
He got one game. He got like.
But I'm loving the beef between Luka and Booker. Have you seen the way they've been giving it to each other?
Two rough plays, bro.
Yeah, man.
And they're both shooters too.
I kept thinking Luka needs more help, but like the team they put around him, I feel like it suits his style. Like he can just do his thing, and he's got bare shooters around him. They all just drain shots, threes, space the floor for him, and he can do whatever.
Shout out to the Grizzlies too.
Grizzlies surprised me, man. This team, crazy. You know, in the season they were 0-2 without Ja Morant, so they were killing it. They're literally winning back to back without Ja Morant. But they held out nicely.
I thought they had a better record without.
Yeah,
without
and they held out, man. The games without Ja Morant, they actually held that game off.
They beat him by like 40 the other day. Yeah.
Hey, my thing, I reckon 5 years, Ja Morant MVP.
You know, he was like I saw
Bro,
something.
he's not
I think
far off, man.
I think he was
Crazy.
top.
I reckon
He came fifth.
3 years, bro. Like
I
he's
think
getting
he
the
was.
votes,
I
man.
think he was top like this year in like jersey sales or something like that, or top.
Oh, he
top
wouldn't. I think
one
top
or top
in,
two.
like coming up.
No,
I think he had
like
jersey
in
sales he's talking
general.
about.
In general,
Oh, no way.
Out of all players, he was like either. He was either.
We
first
might
or
have to
top
get a
3.
fact check on for that one, buddy. All right, but we'll get back to
No,
you.
but Ja, everyone loves Ja.
Yeah, Ja's crazy.
Bro,
Bro.
I'm frothing. What's his name? Cause I said Smart and Jason Tatum.
Tatum, bro.
Tatum.
47 points today.
But today, even what's his name? Bro?
Today, but if he didn't play the way he did today, they would have lost that game.
100%.
You know the thing about Tatum, he's so like just watching him, he's so smooth.
He's
It
clean,
just
bro.
looks so nice. Like
clean.
his bag is like
He's graceful.
And
Yeah.
he's young too.
Yeah.
He's
His
young. He's
bag-
20. What is it? 24.
he's been doing it since he
Yeah.
entered the league. His
Yeah.
rookie season, he was killing it, and like I feel like everyone had crazy expectations of him.
Yeah.
But
He's 11th, bro.
nah, like he hasn't improved like heaps. But that's because his rookie season was so crazy. He was in the playoffs.
Nah,
he
but
made
I
a
reckon
good
by
run.
time, I reckon,
had a
I
high
reckon by
standard.
27. I reckon by the time he hits 27,
If him
bro,
and
he's
Jaylen
gonna
Brown-
he's gonna be running amok.
He'd
And
be up
Jaylen
there,
Brown's
100%.
Jaylen Brown too, and defensively,
Once
they're the
LeBron,
best. They're the
you know,
best team
5
right
years
now.
from now,
Defensively,
LeBron's gonna
yeah.
fade out. KD's gonna fade out. All these players gonna fade out.
Fuck, I
These-
just realized, bro, that's gonna happen, man.
Those guys are old, bro. They're
Who's the next?
LeBron's 36. KD's 34.
Hey, cuz question, hey, if LeBron leaves the league, you think the NBA will die? Not die
No
out,
way.
but, like,
Nah,
like,
it's
You know,
too big.
you know what's crazy?
not die,
This-
as in, not
this-
die as in like it'll become dead. I mean like it'll become like
You know what's the most craziest thing?
it won't be as it won't
No,
be
no, no.
entertaining.
You know why? You know why? You know this. LeBron's not even in the playoffs right now.
And
And I'll say this right now: the playoffs. This is the best playoff
This is the
series
best.
In a
that's
while.
happened in so long.
I love
in
the NBA
so
at the
long.
moment.
Because you know why? And the teams that are in aren't even teams that literally bought themselves
They
up.
built themselves
They
up.
built themselves
Yeah.
up. Every single one of the teams. They started with like maybe 3 guys. They built a little bit around them with minor players, and chemistry got them the rest of the way.
You know what I think too. You know what, LeBron did play a big part in the game.
100%.
So there's Jordan. Jordan brought half the world to the NBA. Like everyone, like Jordan brought heaps of people.
Kobe inspired.
Kobe inspired most people. Got him in. LeBron brought him in. But what happened after that? Everyone scattered.
Yeah.
That's what I love. Like
Yeah.
people scattered to because there's so many good players now. Like the league started went so high. People scattered to KD. People scattered to Curry. Some people scattered to Harden.
There's literally groups like this
Westbrook.
guy. This guy will say Jokic is the GOAT. Someone will say Giannis is the GOAT. Someone will say Embiid is the GOAT right now.
You know,
Like
there's-
not GOAT, but like the
even
best player in the league right
there's
now.
Luka. You know, like
Yeah.
Jason
Giannis,
Tatum.
bro, Giannis.
Who?
Giannis.
Giannis. There's who else is there, bro? From each team, every team, even the Suns,
Yeah.
Devin Booker. Like every team's got a player now. Like even LaMelo Ball, bro.
Yeah,
Do you reckon-
man.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. Do you reckon there's a next big player that's gonna take over? Because like it seems like there's always one player that stands above the
Bro,
rest.
we're forgetting one person that stands out
Trae
so
Young.
crazy right now. Luka Doncic. That guy is only 23. He's so young, and he's killing it better than like majority of the
So
players.
if you had to choose one person, the next face of the league, right? Over the next 10 years, is going to be like because usually like for a 10-year period,
I'm saying
there's
this-
someone
Ja.
that there's someone that stands
Ja
up.
I'm
Morant.
saying Ja. There's Ja. There's Luka. And
You know
Trey
what?
Young.
Nah, not
too.
Trae
Nah.
Young, bro.
You know
But
what?
no, Trae Young. You know what Trae Young's gonna be? Trae Young.
Young.
I feel like he's gonna be like
A meth
that.
player.
You know, no. That nah. He's not. He's gonna
He'll
be
be
a great
good.
player. He's gonna be a good player. But he's gonna be that like that. You know how everyone just hated Westbrook.
Yeah.
You know how everyone just
He'll be
hated
that.
Westbrook?
He'll be
In
that.
a way,
He'll be
he's gonna
that.
like
Yeah.
that. He'll be that kind
He'll
of
be
player.
that.
But you're forgetting like Giannis. We're forgetting.
You know, Giannis is 28. Yeah,
27, 28.
he's 28 now.
Is he?
Yeah,
But look,
he's
like,
an older guy now.
the past 2 years he's been killing it. Like
Yeah.
in the conversation for MVP, and then before that he won 2 back-to-back MVPs. Then, like I think we forget how like crazy Giannis
Like, Giannis is insane.
won the finals last year. Like this guy is
I wouldn't doubt it if he gets another chip.
He's
either.
a Hall of Famer if he retired right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Honest.
surprised if within the next 5 years he gets another chip.
And like I feel like because he's an international player, I feel like everyone like
International are running amok in the NBA.
and that's why he's not like respected as much. Like he's not loved as much in America because he's an international player. But
Literally.
Nah, but the thing is, they people got the NBA has actually grew to love him. But if you think
Yeah.
about it, because
I have a theory: the NBA will become like Premier League, like all these leagues, like will become an international sport.
There won't be.
Every-
I feel like the
It is
NBA,
international.
but everyone's gonna go to the NBA. You know, you got
Yeah.
soccer's got the Champions League, right? NBA is just the Champions League, but everyone just goes to there. You gravitate. All the best players are just gonna go to the NBA.
And
you
no
know-
one's saying, "Hey, bro, I want to go play basketball in Italy, bro. I want to play basketball."
Yeah,
Nah,
no one.
but
you know
nah,
they
no
get
one wants to
paid.
play
You know
there.
they- you know
There,
they
man.
get paid bags like
They
in
get
the
paid.
Euro League.
Yeah, but they're not.
Hey,
They're,
China,
Bro,
for sure. China
even the
for
women,
sure.
even the women,
yeah,
they go to play Europe and then they come back.
Yeah,
America.
but I'm telling
It's a
you,
big money
especially
there.
but like they
women's
don't,
league.
they're published, like they're not popular, but
Who?
teams over there, they're not popular.
In Europe,
like
yeah.
you know,
they're not. It's not gonna blow up.
Hey,
Nah.
that's what you think, bro. Go to the actual stadiums. Like
Yeah, they're
when they're
packed,
playing.
yeah.
They play Europe. Cause they got flares in there. KD went there. They started chanting against KD. There's imagine in a stadium. Imagine watching an NBA game. Flares. Chanting like as if it's like a
They're
championship
going hard,
game.
like
Like they love basketball there. Like basketball is big there, and like the standards go so high. And Luke is the perfect example of it. He went there. He
and
won
so is
MVP,
Jokic too.
and Jokic too. But Luka, like, bro, you know Luka won MVP at a young age. He won at like 17. Didn't
Oh
he?
yeah, in the
league-
Europe league, yeah.
He went there.
He was 16 years old,
16.
killing it.
Imagine that he went there. I can't remember how old when he won the MVP. I think he won a ring there too. Then he came to the NBA. People thinking, oh look, NBA is the biggest standard. Comes there, he's dropping bombs.
I think commercially wise, NBA is bigger, but like,
Of course,
like
of
fan,
course.
like as in
Yeah.
like local supporters.
No, what I'm
stuff.
saying, the standards actually increased.
for sure, for
It's
sure,
massive
for
there.
sure.
Like it's
Yeah. Nah, have you seen the video of the Denver Nuggets? They flew over to see Jokic in his hometown. Have you seen him? He just all these they came and they surprised
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
He's got his horses.
On
and
a little
his
he's on a little
thing,
cart,
his
little cart
in the
with
back.
the
and
horse.
He's sitting there. Bro, Jokic is most kickback. Like I swear he doesn't even care about basketball that much.
Hey, I'm not gonna
But-
lie, but me personally, I find Jokic a boring player, but he drops bomb
Huh?
stats, but he's boring, man.
Bro, that's just you don't respect his game.
let's go. Hey,
It's
let's go.
boring, dog.
Let's go with who's winning the finals?
Miami Heat.
Wait, relax, man.
Miami
Finals. So
Miami
who's gonna
Heat.
be like who's they playing in the who they gonna verse in the finals and who's
Yeah.
gonna win the finals MVP?
Heat versus Warriors. Heat win Jimmy Butler MVP. Warriors win Curry MVP.
Nah,
so
yeah,
who's
be
winning?
confident. Yeah,
So who's winning
who you got
between them?
winning?
So who's making the finals?
Oh,
Who's winning the
okay.
MVP? And then who's gonna in what game are they gonna win?
All right, Miami Heat, Game 6, Jimmy Butler MVP.
What are you saying, Weber?
Be finals Milwaukee versus Golden State. Golden State winning 6. Steph Curry finals MVP.
I'm gonna go with Dallas Mavericks versus Heat. Heat in 5, and Jimmy Butler MVP, 100%.
Yes, sir.
That's the NBA predictions. What's your predictions for Champions League?
Champions League, I reckon Liverpool's gonna come away with a 3-1 lead, 3-1 win. Premier League, I don't think City's stopping. No one's stopping City.
You can't. How many games? 2 games left.
There's 2 games left, but they're versing. They got easy games, like they're finishing. They have.
I was
the
looking
easiest
at it
run.
because you told me to. You gave us the topics to research.
Thanks for telling the world, bro.
Nah. Like, because yeah, obviously. But what is it? 2 games left, up by 3 points.
So they got
and
and
they
they
got
got a tough one. West
What?
Ham away. That might be a bit tough.
Yeah.
And then they got last game of the season is against Aston Villa home. So that's the easy one.
So they're up 3 points and they got five goal differential as well.
Yeah.
So
Liverpool have. I'll tell you, Liverpool's got Southampton,
Mhm.
and their last game of the season's Wolves.
I don't see City losing it.
Yeah, City's got.
Like 2 games left, up 3 points, 5 goals on Liverpool. It'll be if they lose it, then they flopped it hard. I reckon.
Bro, if they lose, I reckon sack Guardiola. Even that guy's, I'm telling you, that guy, he could win you 100 leagues. But the thing is, City fans, they don't want the league anymore. They want the Champions League. And look, you're up 2 goals, injury time, just park the bus. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sub on a third defender, change the formation to 5 at the back, or do something. As a coach, you should be able to do that professionally. He didn't do that, you know. And I think Carlos Ancelotti came on.
Tell me who's in it right now.
FIFA off your your stats, so you know from that.
okay.
Liverpool versus Real Madrid final.
Liverpool.
Okay, and Premier League, Man City and Liverpool. Like they got 2 games left. City's up by 3 points. Who's gonna win the league?
City.
Okay.
Yeah, I
For the
reckon
league, City
they
and-
can't flop it now.
And Champions League final.
Liverpool. I want Liverpool to win. To be honest.
I don't know, bro. This Real Madrid side,
you
I'm not
want?
gonna lie. I don't really like Real Madrid like that, but it's an inspiring team.
Yeah, they're a tough team.
The fact that they sold all their best players, like they sold their greatest player, Ronaldo,
They're still killing it.
and the fact that they bounced back. You know, they were having a bad start to the season. Ancelotti came back. They're starting to build up. You know what I mean? They had Zidane. and then they got this new generation of youngsters as well.
Yeah.
You know, that are leading the team. They signed. They tweaked up the team a bit. They got David Alaba from Bayern.
Yeah.
He's a solid player, but I do want Liverpool to. I don't know, man. I want Liverpool to win because of that year that they dogged them when they broke Salah's arm. You know, Sergio Ramos, he did like a little, I don't know, sling tackle. But at the same time, I think Liverpool's gonna win 3-1. I'll put my money on them to win that.
Ballon d'Or.
I don't know. I think they might give him it, but bro, Mane is the one that steps up in the big games.
Yeah,
that's what. But stats wise, bro, Salah's top goal scorer of the Premier League. He's got more assists than Mane. But at the same time, Mane, don't forget, Mane won Senegal the African Cup of Nations, and he qualified Senegal to the World Cup.
So,
and in both those games, they beat Egypt.
You reckon it's between them two?
No. Benzema if Real Madrid win.
Yeah.
Mane if... Yeah. Benzema if Real Madrid win. Mane if Liverpool win. Ballon d'Or.
What about Lewandowski?
Lewandowski's trash, bro. They choked because... They choked to Villarreal, bro. They're getting nothing, bro. Even though they won the league, no, their wins aren't valid, bro. I'm saying
German league. I don't know. They win every year, yeah.
Bro, if you're winning a league years straight, no one watches the Bundesliga anymore like that. Like it died off, bro. There's no passion. And how can the team that finishes first sign the best players of the team that finished second? Yeah, it's not fair.
It's too much money.
It's too much money, but it kills the game off. Like right now, the Serie A is coming back up because the teams are so versatile. Like if every team's like built up in a way, and every team's got like a good manager, they got a good structure. Yeah. So the team built up. They make the most of it, you know. Bro, Roma's back. Roma's in the European Conference. This is their first European final in years. Like I don't know if it's 20-something years. I can't remember off the top of my head. They're gonna be playing in the finals. Roma's playing in the finals. Lazio's been performing. Napoli's back. Juventus fell off a little bit, but you know they're still gonna be up there. Inter Milan's an amazing team, and their football, I can't wait to see them next year in the Champions League. They're gonna be playing amazing. AC Milan's back. You know, that's an interesting league. It wasn't interesting when Juventus won the league like 8-9 years in a row, whatever. It wasn't fun, you know. But like now, the Bundesliga is just the same thing. So what they need to do is get the other teams rebuilt, put some like restrictions on Bayern Munich to make the thing interesting. But no one's like, they're not valid, bro. Thinking winning the league isn't valid, bro. I mean, Lewandowski winning Ballon d'Or, and just for winning the league, it's not valid.
Who you reckon's winning the AFL Grand Final, mate?
I reckon Melbourne back to back.
Melbourne back to back, facts.
Sean, what's that? What else? Sean, what's going on, bro, man? What would you say? What's next, man? What's up? What's happening in the world, bro?
That was about it for our thing, but off the top of my head, what's going on in the world right now?
Tell us, bro.
What's a good topic, bro? To kill time, I was doing this. Homeboy ran out of ideas, so he shot me. He's like, "Hey, man, what's going on?"
Oh no, I actually thought there was something else.
No,
is that it?
We hit up on our list, yeah, man. We hit up on,
we actually did a nice episode, man.
Well, what's the word? Trailblazing.
Yeah, we actually had a that was a smooth episode, low key. Yeah, that was a smooth episode, bro.
I was waiting for you to like sort of wrap it up yourself.
Oh, I thought there was another topic.
Falling asleep because you're saying.
And the thing is too, you know what? We're doing a good each topic too. We're not dragging it. We're just like
it's
we
nice.
Do a good amount, and we keep going.
A generous amount of time.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys do, check out our Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well, man. It's smooth on there. Hopefully our voices sound nice on that.
Yeah, our singing voices. Make sure you listen out to that. Let us know in the comments whose voice you reckon's better. Who do you rate?
Clive Palmer, if you see this, please hit us up for
reach out to us. And what are you gonna tell him?
Oh, hey, sorry, Clive Parmigiano, mate. We're not gonna do a song for you.
Wow, you can't reject him before he's reached out to us already.
No, we're gonna wait for him to reach out, and then I'm gonna hit him with it.
He's gonna
DM my name and all. I'm not gonna do a burner account. Just straight name. He's gonna know who it is.
What is he gonna see? Burn City Prince, huh?
Yes, sir. Or he might see your bald head.
Guys, hey, if you can't even do to go dance for him.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'll go teach him a live workshop.
I'll
go teach him a live workshop.
No, I'm saying if he tells him, hey, listen, I want you to dance at one of my party rallies, whatever, you going? And he's giving you a fat check. A fatty. No tax too.
No tax?
Like he'll cover the tax, everything. You need a fatty.
Hey, politics is a joke. I'm gonna go get my bread.
Make sure you guys do subscribe, like, share it out. Besides that, stay humble.
Old niggas making rules, tryna box just got it in. Living down just by 2 codes. Love your hater, no new friends. Find a way to let it fade from me by the sip. Take it down till I feel it in my ribs. She come right through, then I send it to the crib. Then she know, now she know what it is. Yeah.